So I had to call the suicide hotline on my birthday, which kind of sucks because it's your birthday, so you want to feel happy and good. Well, technically, it's only like 2 hours into my birthday because it's after midnight, so the whole birthday shit hasn't happened yet. But I consider this my birthday. I've never called a place like that before, and it took me like a good hour to like muster the courage to do it because I hate talking on the phone. I hate it. Like, it makes me so anxious and everything. But I was just like, I have problems, and I had no one to talk to. My best friends don't care, which sucks. Like, when your best friends know how you are and they don't ever reach out to you or just ask how you're doing, it sucks. And so yeah, I never called a place like that before, and I didn't know, like, going into it what it was all about. um, the lady answered right away. A really nice lady, really nice. And I started talking about like how it's my birthday. I feel like nobody cares. I'm really sad. I struggle with depression, bipolar, suicide, things like that, cutting myself. And she just lets you like talk and talk and talk. And then there's like a pause when you don't know what else to say. And I'm like, am I supposed to keep talking or is she gonna say something? And they just go, I'm sorry you feel that way, whatever. They don't say much. And which I guess they're just there to like listen and make sure you're okay. They're not like a whole doctor therapist guy, I'm assuming. And I talked to her for a good half hour, and I don't even know, we got to stuff like that happened years ago, which I don't know how we got to that part, but when I get like nervous or whatever, I like ramble on and on. And I didn't like those awkward pauses, so I kept like bringing up random things that have like built up. Like, everything builds up, and then today it was just like, it got to me. And it's, I always assumed that that place you call, if you're like set in stone, you're going to actually kill yourself or something. So I was like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking to you because I don't plan on it, but I'm just having a really hard time and I need someone to talk to and I don't have anyone. And she was like, yeah, this is good. And I thought it was nice that she said happy birthday because no one else has. Like, 2 people have, but I don't count it because it was over Snapchat, so you have my number, text me. But it was nice. Like, I go to a therapist and everything, but when I leave the therapist, I end up feeling not worse, but still shitty because you're talking about all your problems and then you go home to an empty house and then you're just thinking about everything you were just talking about and you're alone. And it's like, fuck. Which I guess, I don't know. I'm not saying anything bad about the whole hotline thing. Like, you need someone to talk to. It's a great place to call. Like, when we hung up, I felt better, like, getting everything off my chest because I didn't have anyone else. So, it's good. It helped me. I was, cutting myself before this just because of how shitty I felt and alone. And when I got off the phone with her, I didn't do it because I just felt better, and she was like super nice, a really nice lady. And I never thought I would have to call that place before because I always assume I can handle myself, but there's some days where you just gotta do it, and it's okay. There's nothing bad about needing to do it. No one knows. Like, they don't ask any like specific things about yourself or anything like that. It's basically anonymous. Um, I don't know if they call the police on you. I think I read that if they think that you're actually gonna do something, then they'll call someone. But I don't know. It's just nice to talk to someone, and especially if you don't have friends, which apparently I don't. I have one friend that's talking to me and trying to make me feel better. But you would assume your best friends would be the ones, and sometimes you're wrong, which sucks. Especially on your birthday, dude. Your fucking birthday. You want to feel cared about. You want to feel loved. You want to feel all these things, and you see them on Facebook talking to other people and posting things, and they don't even text you a simple happy birthday. Like, at this point, I would be okay with just a period text, like just one dot. Because I don't get shit from anyone. And when I try and reach out to people when I'm feeling shitty like I was today, no one answers. Like, they'll answer 3 weeks later, and it'll be about them. And so that's another good reason that hotline exists, because they gotta answer and they gotta talk to you. And it sucks though. Like, I'm a super caring person, and I'm like funny and outgoing, and I try and make people laugh all the time because I feel like shit. And if I can make other people laugh, it makes me feel better. And whenever someone's going through something, even if it's small, I always reach out to them and let them know that they can talk to me whenever, because I don't want them to feel alone. And no one does it for me, and it blows my mind, dude. Like, how can I be such a nice person and I don't get shit in return? It's like, I don't want to like sound like I'm over exaggerating or anything like that, but it's true. On my birthday, my birthday, and I had my makeup done really nice, even though I'm just sitting at home alone because I don't have friends up here. I moved recently, and I cried, so it ended up looking like shit, and I didn't care to fucking fix it because I'm gonna cry again, probably. But I don't know. The hotline helped. It did. Like, I still feel like shit, obviously. Like, it's not like a fucking 100% cure. Like, you're gonna talk to them and be like, oh, fucking butterflies, dude, and everything's great. Like, you're still gonna be like, oh, shit. But not as bad. So, I'm not saying anything bad about it. They're trying to be like, don't call it, they don't do anything. Because it does help. Especially when they're so nice. It's just nice. And I hope I don't have to call again. Like, I hope I don't. I probably will. But I don't know. If you need to call, there's nothing wrong with it. It feels good to talk. And if you bottle things up, fuck. You're fucked if you bottle it all up, because one day it's all just gonna come out at once, and that happened to me today. And I wish I would have let things out when everything would happen, like once, like one at a time, instead of 50 things just coming out at once. Because when it does that, it doesn't feel that great. But yeah, I made it 25 years of age, so great for me. I'm sitting at home alone because I don't have friends. And I guess that's another reason I called her, because I pretended it was a friend. And that's why I'm doing this, because I feel like I'm talking to someone, even though I'm kind of talking to myself. But yeah, moving to a place and not meeting anyone for 3 years, it takes a toll on you. And that's what happened to me. And it sucks. So take a shot every time I said it sucks. Um, but yeah, it was a good talk. It was a great talk. I don't know. We talked about my whole night, and then we ended up talking about my ex-boyfriend from years ago. And I don't know how it happened, but it did. Like, everything came out. And I don't know. It's like 4 in the morning now, and I'm like out of it. And I don't know. But if you have any problems like that, give them a call, because they're good listeners and they don't interrupt you or change the subject to something about them like your friends might do, because my friends do that all the time. But yeah, so happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I spent it a half hour on a suicide hotline, which is okay because I'm still alive. And hopefully I wake up, if I even go to sleep, and I feel a little better, because it's my birthday. Take a shot every time I said that too. But if you're watching this video because you're thinking about calling them or anything like that, I'm sorry you're feeling that way. And you can also talk to me if you want, even though we don't know each other. But let's be friends. We can be each other's rock and shit like that. So I'm sorry that you're sad and you're going through whatever you're going through, and I hope it gets better. And I hope if you call them, they help you even a little bit. So I'm gonna go write a story or something. I don't fucking know. Yep. I love you, whoever's watching this. Goodbye. Bye. I don't know what to look at. It looks weird. Okay, I love you. Bye.